Hello, I'm Professor Dogwood, and I, as the leading professor here, welcome you to the Osee region, where I study the longevity of Pokemon, and you're listening to the Osee Pokemon Podcast, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast with Pokemon as the theme. Join Matthew as the Pokemon Dungeon Master.
You're knocking on my window!
Austin as Jess Jones.
I want to see the Zigzagoon's beautiful eyes again.
Haley as Kurt Mitt.
Are you seriously breaking up with me right now?
Bianca as Abigail Adler.
Roll me a history check.
That's 8.
What's your intelligence?
8. No. I'm not smart.
And Jenny as Jenny Edagawa.
My tribe.
One of my best friends and special guest, Stuart, playing as Stuart.
Do you actually know what happened to the lab I was working at?
No, I've only heard rumors.
I blew it up.
Lit.
In their fight against the evil company, Cooperai, as they set off to save the Osee region and quite possibly the world. We hope you enjoy, and thank you for listening.
Abigail went off to go find the Raichu group with the Pikachu, and Jen and Jess decided to go visit Manectric. As they found the pack of these electric wolves, you found out that they are very prideful, unlike the pride that you had just gone to. Haha. And so you did a quick battle to show that, you know, who's really top dog around here. Quickly defeated him and got him to sort of join the cause in defeating the intruder. Abigail, on the other hand, had decided to visit Raichu and the Pikachu, greeted by the Flygon itself, killing these Pikachu. And Abigail had bravely tried to take it on by herself, only to find out that it was too much for the young trainer to battle. Several Pokemon were knocked out, and she began to panic. Luckily, Jess and Jenny were able to sort of notice the entire commotion going on over there. All the while, Kurt was inspecting the fields, looking for something, for anything. Clefairy was on the hunt for something, and desperately was trying to find it. However, to no avail of finding anything, you guys noticed that a rapid storm was approaching. The winds began to pick up, and you guys needed to take shelter fast. You immediately were thrown about, the winds were blowing southbound, northbound, and pushing you guys to a very violent degree. You found some shelter between some rocks very quickly and decided to use your remaining strength to help other Pokemon that may have been caught up in the storm. Some notable mentions are the Eevee that Jess had saved so easily and very quickly. Kurt had saved a Lightbird. However, you did lose one. You lost a Plusle to the storm. All you had to do was call out to the Plusle, and unfortunately there were too many fails. The Plusle went flying, never to be seen again.
Yeet.
On top of that, there were some other honorable mentions during the last session. Natu got a nat 20 on a sort of concentration check for confusion, keeping them all aloft and being able to sort of rescue Kurt and Clefairy from the rapid, violent winds stirring up from the storm. You guys all decided to save as many Pokemon as you can until the point where you could not move anymore. You saved a total of about, I believe, 10 Pokemon? Oh yes, Munchlax began to evolve finally into Snorlax, thinking about the glorious thought of food.
He's not a thought. If he breathes,
He's a thought.
If he eats.
He's a thought.
He eats, he's a Snorlax. Alright, so going on from there, you guys were brought down to the point of exhaustion, knowing fully well that if you got 6 points of exhaustion, you would die. And where we left off was Abigail had found an amulet on one of the wild Pokemon and had just opened it to discover a picture that would probably change her life. And that's where we are now.
Yay! Recap. Awesome, we're done, right?
Yes, we're done.
See you next
Such a
week.
stupid field.
Thank you for listening. The audio quality will improve. And thank you for your patience.
Oh, my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program.
I would like to introduce our guest, a good friend of mine, Stuart.
Hello. First time on the show.
This hasn't been published yet, so I don't know if this is all necessary, but It's fun to act out. Let's get right into it. So Stuart, you'll be joining in later on. I'll sort of give you a cue. You can pick up on sort of, it'll be fairly obvious when you should come in.
Okay.
So Abigail, so you're looking at this locket. Nothing special about it. Seems to be a little bit rusted here and there. However, as soon as you open it, you find an old picture. Three individuals.
Oh.
2 you recognize, 1 you do not. You immediately recognize that 2 of these people are your parents.
What?
However, you don't recognize the third person. Roll me a history check real quick.
Hold on, give me a minute. I don't think I have it either. That's an 8.
8 plus your intelligence.
8. No. I'm not smart.
Relatable. So you do recognize the 2 people as your parents. Your father on the left, your mother on the right. They seem to be wearing similar lab coats to when you found the earlier picture in the Cupri lab in Rock and Roll Hills. In the old files. However, you don't recognize the third person. You don't know how they're related, but they do look rather close.
Oh, great! More secrets hidden from me. Gosh, I love my parents, guys.
Roll perception real quick too.
Oh, that's an 8.
Plus your wisdom. Are you proficient in perception?
Yeah, she got a 3.
Yeah.
Not 3.
But
so
even then, that's
5.
only +5. It's still 8.
Oh, you got nat 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you don't. You're kind of too frazzled. Kind of like, great, you know, more fucking secrets that my parents kept from me.
Would we know who that person is?
Yeah, would we be able to look and see if we could recognize anyone?
Did you show them the picture? I thought you kept it to yourself.
Which picture?
The one in the locket and the picture from the lab when you were with Victor.
Well, when we were in the lab, everybody looked at it.
We looked at it.
Yeah.
We saw
But
it.
the locket, I don't think they saw.
Mm-mm.
I thought this was on a Pokemon, not actually.
It was on a Pokemon. I'm assuming you just took it off of them.
Oh, okay.
I guess Jenny and Kurt can, not Jess because she was not there.
So do it.
So what do we roll?
History.
Guys, do you know who this person is?
What is that?
It's a locket I found on one of the Pokemon. These
Let
two
me
here.
see.
These
Actually,
two, I know.
Do perception. It's gonna be a perception check.
Wisdom?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wisdom.
Are
I
those
know
your
these
parents?
two. Yeah, I know these two are my parents, but I don't know who the third one is.
19? 16?
19. You notice that some of the features on the third man in the picture, they seem to resemble Arthur. You see they have sort of similarly shaped eyes and maybe...
Is he an older person or is he younger than them?
You notice that he's older.
Is this your grandpa?
My grandpa? I never met my grandpa. From
He kind of
He
looks like
he doesn't look old enough to be his grandpa with a 19.
his dad.
Or his dad. Doesn't look to be his dad.
He looks like he's related. He kind of looks like your dad. Is this your uncle?
And they never told me about an uncle.
And Kurt, with a 10.
I got 16.
16? With 16, you don't know why, but you also feel like you know this man.
I know this man.
You feel like you don't know this man.
I feel like I know this man. With a 19, I didn't know this man.
What?
With a 19, I didn't know this
You
man.
just notice that he has similar features.
Oh.
You don't know who he is, and you don't know
Is
what...
it Adam Hunter?
It is Adam Hunter. Wow.
Yay! Adam Hunter.
Wow, good job.
Damn, I'm related to Adam Hunter, guys.
So going on from there, what do you decide to do?
Yes, I got more dirt on my parents, guys. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. I'm keeping this locket.
I wonder why your parents would know Adam Hunter so closely, as many times as we've had a scuffle with that man.
I don't know. My parents are weird people,
Oh.
man.
Oh, it's not Adam Hunter.
Oh, it's not Adam.
Would Jess know?
It's his twin.
That's what
Jess
I
would not
said,
know.
but he said no.
Can I just look at it? Maybe I can.
You can roll perception.
That's a 6. That's a 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So you at least know that they are related somehow. Kurt, you have this odd suspicion that you also know this man, but you don't know why or how. Seems to be almost buried in your subconscious.
Oh, like how would deja vu?
Yeah. And Jess, you have no idea. And Abigail, you're kind of like, my parents fucking suck, man. Just fucking punching the wall, just fucking teenager shit.
If she would have rolled good, would she have remembered who he is?
No.
Oh.
She would have found out something else about the man.
Ah, damn it.
This was before that you guys did your 8-hour rest in this small cave. So anything else you guys would like to do before then? I mean, attend all your Pokemon, or maybe like just sort of see which ones you caught, make sure that they're okay.
Can I look to see if there are any Shinx or the pack of Shinx and Luxray around? Just like peep my head outside the cave and look around.
Roll perception.
Is that a nat one?
I saw it. I saw it.
Oh! Whoa! A natural 20.
Remember, kids, lying is bad.
Wow.
Do I see anything with a 1?
You see darkness. You see the back of your eyelids.
I blink.
Roll Constitution.
Oh no.
Oh.
As you sort of crane down and peek your head outside, you hit your forehead. You didn't duck down quite enough and hit your head on the rock, and it hurts real bad.
Ah, shit.
It was a nice sharp corner. And just like, ah! You don't take damage, it just hurts real bad, and you don't notice anything. Unless you want to take damage.
Hell no. What the?
No. Would the rest of you like to do anything?
I tend to my Pokemon. I heal my Pokemon.
I want to see the Zigzagoon's beautiful eyes again.
Oh god.
Oh guys.
You
So
can
when
have it.
we were rescuing the Pokemon, there was a Zigzagoon that Jenny was trying to save, but it kept running in zigzags, obviously. And then there was fur covering its eyes, and Jenny was getting very mad at it. And then when the Zigzagoon came into the cave, they lifted up the hair that was covering its eyes, and they were so beautiful.
Why are you running a zigzag line? It's faster to run in a straight line. Beautiful eyes.
You voted the Zigzagoon again. Did anyone catch it?
No.
No. You wanted to give it to me, and I kept saying no, but it's yours. It's yours. I was like, I don't want it.
Jess said she wanted it.
Yes, Jess
Okay.
can have it.
I want the Zigzagoon.
All right.
beautiful
I'm just going
eyes.
to give it to Jess then.
Oh yeah.
So
The Zigzagoon has hazel eyes, for the record. Beautiful hazel eyes.
Oh,
Hazelton.
So you move the fur again from its eyes. You see that they are big, sparkling, and full of pensive woe.
No.
I hug it.
And it hugs you.
How?
I like this Zigzagoon. It's mine now. You can't have him back, by the way.
I don't
Is it a
want
boy or a girl?
Roll
I
to
don't
see to
want
find
it.
out.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Congratulations.
This
Congrats.
is like my second girl Pokemon.
Oh wow.
They're all boys.
What the heck?
Maybe cute. Morlo's a
Jesus.
girl. Oh, Spritzy's a girl. It's my third girl. One is a girl by default.
Anyone else like to do anything?
We all just healed up.
We healed.
Okay.
Sleep.
I
Well, I'm going to say after the 8 hours, you guys are going to heal up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be okay.
Okay.
So you don't need to spend any medicine or anything like
Do
that.
all the levels of exhaustion fall off? After
Yeah. So for this homebrew, I'm just going to say they all fall off, so you won't need to worry.
Cool. Growlithe has level 4 exhaustion.
So does Sclolex.
Yeah, he tried really hard to get that plus ult.
I didn't even do anything, and he still got level 4.
Yeah.
He
Just a
stood
shield.
there.
You're the
I
shield.
know. Snorlax
That's
did good. I'm proud of him.
So you guys rest through the night, healing up all your exhaustion, sort of trying to get comfortable in this cave, and you guys awake, almost suffocating to death. All the Pokemon that you had rescued and all the Pokemon already existing in the cave had decided to cuddle up with every single one of you and provide you warmth and keep you nice and toasty.
Hello, babies.
So going on from there, you guys are getting snuggled to death by all these Pokemon. You look outside the cave. It is still very dark out. However, the storm looks like it has passed. But it is your full 8 hours. I'll say the time that you had gone to bed was probably like, we'll just call it midnight. It'll be midnight. You got into the cave around 4, slept your 8 hours, woke up at midnight, still dark outside. However, the storm has passed.
Okay.
Look outside again. Look for the Shinx. Because I sent my Pokemon out there. I don't know where the heck he is.
You don't find any movement of Shinx unless you go outside.
Yeah, I'm looking out. I go outside to look.
Okay, they're nowhere nearby. You have to go look
Oh, like go look.
Yeah, you can't just be like, huh, the grocery store's not here in front of my house. You go down the street.
Jess, where you going?
Nowhere. I'm staying with the group.
Okay.
But I sent Hunty out there to go get all those shinks and the Lux Ray.
Then you gotta go find him,
There
Jess.
was a big ass storm with lots of wind, and Hunty does not do good with wind, so I don't know if he's okay or not. So I'm kind of scared.
Well, we could just go find him right now, can't we?
I guess.
If he's hurting, the sooner we find him, the better.
Yeah, we also need to reconvene with all of the groups. We still gotta go find that Flagon.
Yep. I need to see if all the Pikachus are okay.
Are you continuing to look outside?
Yes.
Roll perception.
10.
With a 10, you see a sort of flashlight going about.
Oh, I see a flashlight.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
Okay. Yeah, so you see a flashlight being cast around, and sort of like it's a very strong light.
I see a flashlight outside. I didn't know.
Can I do perception?
Sure.
Is
All
it
right, let's
Batman?
Let's go.
I come and look
13.
13. You know this flashlight belongs to a person super far in the distance.
Guys, it belongs to a person super far in the distance.
Figured that out too. Very little. Kurt rolled a.
I got a 13 too.
Kurt rolled a 13 as well.
With a 13, you know this flashlight belongs to a human very far in the distance.
Jenny,
Guys,
go look at the distance. What is that? Flashlight.
19.
With a 19, you know that this is a very strong flashlight that belongs to someone in the not so far distance.
So is this
What do I
man?
add to this?
Okay, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh.
24.
You see that there's a flashlight. There's someone out there, and they're looking for
Is
something.
it man or woman?
You don't know.
With a
It's super
24,
far.
I
You
should
just see
know.
the light. You don't see who
I
has
should know with a 24.
it. No, you don't.
I have
Can I-
Very good.
Can I use Natu to teleport me over there?
Sure. And in the meantime, everyone prepare your 6 Pokemon.
Do I automatically have to prepare Hunty since he's already out?
Yeah.
Wow.
As I've used him for literally every session this entire campaign. I don't think I want to use him this time.
Just maybe.
I try not to use them. Like I try. I'm like I should use this one that I never use, and I'm like I never.
It's like, oh,
I
Hunty.
always use the same ones over and over. I swear. Okay, well I don't know if you guys heard me, but I was gonna go out and teleport to the dude with my Natu.
Okay. Are you
But-
sure you're gonna be fine by yourself, Jess?
Can Natu teleport other people with me?
I'm gonna say they can only teleport one at a time. Otherwise, it'd be broken.
What happens though when they turn into Zatu? Can they teleport maybe 2 people?
Depending on if they practice teleport or not, then probably.
Okay.
So I have Mary, Arthur, Bone Sweet, Reggie, Evan, and Fuchsia.
Snorlax, Clefairy, Wirt, Amara, Lunatone, and Monferno.
Also, Kurt, you do remember that you saw the location of the second part of that rock.
Yeah.
And it is probably going to be your top priority because Clefairy was going nuts over it.
Yeah. Is she with me right now?
Yeah, she's still with you.
Okay.
Is she still going nuts because she wants to go back?
Yeah.
You see that she's looking in sort of the same direction, and just sort of like looking out there. She knows that you guys are, have other things to do, but she's like looking out there. Like you can tell she's thinking.
Okay. I'm preparing Hunter, Mareep, Growlithe, Natu, Torracat, Larvesta. And I have... Sean has my egg.
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 Blossom, Shogun, Charmeleon, Cloyster, King Dedede, and Froakie.
King Boyle.
I love her.
All right, with you guys is Pokemon prepared. Jess, you teleport outside.
Yes.
Okay. So Jess, you teleport to a sort of large distance instead of walking with Natu. It gets you so far. It looks like maybe it's about a third of the way to this flashlight.
I teleport again.
Okay. In the meantime, what are you guys doing as you watch Jess go from one place, like basically vanish from one spot and reappear in another? And she just waves at you guys, and it happens again, and she's out of sight at this point.
Natu's on my shoulder.
My name is Jess, and I am a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I teleport.
So what are the rest of you doing?
So, guys, what do you want to do? Anything planned?
I gotta go.
You gotta go?
I gotta go. I go.
You go.
Okay.
Bye, Kurt.
Kurt heads back to where the second rock was. Abigail, Jenny, what are you guys doing?
Should we follow Jess?
Yeah, we'll follow Jess.
Okay.
We don't know what that
So
flashlight
to the best of their ability, they're trying to follow you. I mean, they know basically what direction you're heading back to, so that's fine. They see the flashlight in the distance as well. With the third and final teleport, you get there in a flash. You notice a roll perception, actually. Go ahead. It's going to be with disadvantage.
Got a 9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, 9 wasn't too bad. A little below average, but that's fine. You see a Shinx lying on the ground.
Oh my god, is it dead?
No, looks very badly beaten up, but make another... Well, what do you decide to do?
I will check to see if it's dead, because I don't know.
Okay, you walk up to it, roll perception with disadvantage. Again, this is in the dark.
18.
18. That's still very good. You walk up to it, even though it's dark, you're sort of examining the body as best you can, and you see that it's almost been tended to already, to a certain degree. Like some basic medical care for someone who's maybe out in the field.
Do I see the flashlight anymore?
Yeah, you still see the flashlight. It's not too far away now. You're really close to it, but you see that the Shinx has already been tended to.
Can I put my watch up to it and ask what happened to it?
It's unconscious.
Fuck. Scoop it up.
You scoop it up?
Yeah.
Okay, you scoop the Shinx,
Yeah.
and you carry it. You see its face kind of grimaces in pain as you move it around, but that's okay.
I have potions.
You move the Shinx, and where do you go?
To the light.
Okay, you're heading towards the source of light. You see...
I approach stealthily.
Okay, roll dexterity with advantage. Or roll stealth with advantage. Stuart, please roll me perception with
Disadvantage?
just roll perception.
I'm like, I got a flashlight.
Yeah.
I got a 23.
Is that with wisdom?
Yeah.
16.
16. Alright, so Jess, you're approaching very stealthily, like knowing fully well that, they have a flashlight and they won't be able to really clock you, or, they're just not paying attention to you. You approach this flashlight source, and actually Jenny and Abigail roll perception checks to see if you can find Jess.
Maybe this one can.
That's flip.
The way I've been
perception
rolling,
is wisdom.
no. Come on.
9.
15.
Okay, you both don't find her. Her stealth check was 23, and you had to beat 23 to clock her.
Oh.
Huh.
That's okay.
So you guys approach sort of, and you guys are further away. You can't travel nearly as fast as a teleport. But Jess, what you see is a large, slender man. He is wearing a lab coat.
It's Slenderman.
Yeah, it's Slenderman.
Shit.
Actually, Stuart, could you please describe your character?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Tall, slender,
Man.
man, with a lab coat
Wow.
and a stethoscope.
Okay.
Glasses, curly hair, brown. But I don't know if you can see brown in the dark.
What is brown?
Yeah, what is race?
What is race?
There's no race in the...
It's just
It's a black and white.
societal.
What is colorblind?
Oh god.
What is a shiny?
Why is this a darker black?
You see this man is tending to the Lux Ray of the group.
I immediately do not trust this person in a lab coat, and I whisper to my not to. I say, have teleport ready just in case we need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, they'll have a teleport ready. And
Did I hear that?
What? I'm gonna say no. With a 23, no. However, Jess, please do another perception check for me.
7.
7. You see as the flashlight sort of is like being like swooshed around, like being moved around. You see a sort of incorporeal body also laying on the ground. Looks like it hasn't been quite tended to. Almost, and you get an inkling that it's probably your haunter.
I'm going to sneak up, return it, and teleport away because I don't trust this man.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick initiative check between you and Stuart. So whoever can do this faster, whoever's faster on this, is gonna be able to do it. If you're faster, there's gonna be no problems. If he's faster, he's gonna know that you're there.
What's initiative under?
So it's gonna be dexterity.
Okay.
Hey, he knocked mine away.
Reroll it, I guess. Both of them.
Bull.
I got a 23.
What'd you get?
6.
Okay. So before you can even react, Stuart, you see this beam of red light hit hit the haunter, and you're like, "What?"
Oh shit.
And you look to see where the beam came from, and you look there, and all you see is like moving grass.
Huh.
Yay!
Yeah, as Jess teleports away. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. How is it? How is my haunter?
What?
How is my haunter?
Badly beaten up.
Give it a super potion.
Okay.
Fuck this man. What is he doing to my Pokemon? Why is he here? He's in a lab coat. I don't trust him. He might be from Cooper.
Can I finish healing that Lux Ray?
Yeah.
Is there anything else around me?
You can continue to do that. There's a lot of shinks, and the main thing is probably the Lux Ray.
Okay.
However, are you talking with Hunty?
What do you mean?
Like, you healed him up, and Hunty's like,
yeah, I heal my own Pokemon.
Okay. And do
stranger.
you talk to them?
Yeah. I'm like, where were you? What happened? Oh my god, who was that man?
I went to go find the Lux Ray. I got caught in storm.
I know, are you okay?
I'm made of gas.
I know you are, that's why I was so afraid. I was like, where did he go?
I don't like wind.
I know you don't.
Wind makes me cold.
I give him a hug. I warm him up.
This does nothing for me.
Aww.
I don't know what you want, but that's all I got, dude. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. It's a gesture that counts.
Fist bump.
The fist goes right through your hand. We did it.
Aww, he's baby.
For extra protection, I'm sending out my Parasect.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared of this
all right.
man.
So what'd you ask again?
I said, who's that man?
I think he helped.
Help.
He helped.
Is he from Cooper?
I don't know. I don't know what Cooper Eye is.
Did you see anything on his lab coat? Did you see a C on it? A letter C?
Dude, I was unconscious. Just know that I helped this guy. Or he was helping Lux, right?
Oh man, okay. Maybe he isn't a bad guy, but I can't be too sure. I don't want to lose you. I already lost enough.
Well, I'm already dead. Ha 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 ha.
Another fist bump.
Yeah,
Good
incorporeal fist bump. Yeah. We did it.
Oh.
I think, and I'm like, wait. I kind of just left, and I didn't even think about Abigail and Jenny. Maybe I should.
I'm gonna say Abigail and Jenny. You guys catch up, and you see Jess is kind of like talking with Hunty and like doing like these weird fist bumps.
Aww.
And you guys approach, and you guys find her.
Hi, Jess. Oh my god. Hunty! Oh my god, Hunty! Hunty, I'm so worried.
Yes, hello, Jenny.
Shh, guys, there's a man just a third of the way over there.
And then Hunty's all loud. He's like, yeah, there's men over there.
Yeah, there's a man over there.
Guys, be quiet.
Here.
There's
What?
a guy over there.
Here.
Lab coat.
Follow me.
Hunty, okay. I follow Hunty.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, did he fly off?
Yeah, he flew off.
Okay.
I follow Hunty.
Yeah, we have to check on Lux, Ray.
Okay, I'll just go with him. I don't need to teleport. I'll go with the group.
Okay.
As we walk, Jess fills us in.
Okay.
I fill you guys in. There was a dude, and there was a shit, and he was hurt, and then I scooped him up.
Oh,
I
poor
think he got
thing.
more hurt.
Scooped a pepper.
Oh, Jess.
But then
You guys approach back to the scene, and
I don't explain anything.
we'll just say it happens.
Okay.
So you guys approach back on the scene, and you see the same man. He is sort of almost like kind of mimicking shaking hands with the haunter. You see Hunty looks very happy. Jess, roll perception.
13.
With the 13, you see a little glint of a sort of gold symbol on the breast of the lab coat.
Can I roll perception too?
Sure.
I want to roll.
This is.
Yeah, you can roll
Not
perception.
my breasts.
Yeah, you can roll perception on Stuart's titty.
Not my
On his
titty.
titty, is it on his titty or his titty balls?
It's on his titty, his actual titty.
Like his
Okay.
tit, like.
I'm like
No,
titty
that's the
balls.
Yeah, your titty balls.
Where's the tit then?
I
What do you
got
need
a
the
nat
tit defined?
20.
The teat.
The tit's like right on the meat.
I got a nat 20.
Oh! She's very.
That birthday luck though.
I got a nat 20.
Happy birthday.
Yay!
I got 17. I know this man. I know his name and where he lives.
We'll just go with it. We'll just go with a nat 20. With a nat 20, you do recognize that this is a Cooper Eye employee.
Yes, he's from Cooper.
I wanted to have Natu do a future sight on.
You're gonna kill this man.
I'll even say with a nat 20, you don't get the vibe that you did from the other employees that you had fought before.
Jess, he doesn't seem like a bad dude.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the weird vibes.
Again, with a nat 20.
Yeah, I didn't have the weird vibes with my
with
parents either.
With a nat 20, you see that the Luxray has been bandaged up as best as possible. You see several shinks on the ground that have been bandaged up.
Hey.
And you see the man's hands have been cut and are bruised from like all this work being done. And looks like he's been doing this for hours.
It looks like he's been healing all these Pokemon.
But if he's just healing them to take it back to the labs, and
That's exactly what I was thinking, Abigail.
He doesn't look like
we
the
gotta
type.
go fight this man.
Gotta go find him and break his neck.
Yeah.
Hey, you! What are you doing over there?
I thought.
Excuse me, sir. Yes.
Hello.
What are you doing? Hello. Is it me you're looking? Sir, what are you
That's
doing?
how I talk to the Luxray.
Jesus.
I don't know if there's like
You hear a voice.
Pokemon languages.
No. Well, there are different Pokemon languages. I'll just say there. Yeah, uwu. You hear a voice coming from behind you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing to those Pokemon?
Who goes there?
This is my tribe. What are you doing?
Roll
Clearly.
Roll fucking deception.
I'm like,
What is that for this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got 17.
You can roll an intelligence check.
okay.
One believes everything.
You fully think that this person behind you, this human,
Yeah.
or do you shine your flashlight on them?
Yeah.
You shine your flashlight on them. You see that it's a woman, and you fucking see, and you're kind of like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
With a nat 1, you think that this woman is like a wild woman, and you think that she's part of this Luxray tribe.
Well,
you can
anyways.
maybe you can surmise that she's like the queen of the tribe.
I'm gonna respond with clearly taking better care of them than what you're doing.
Sass.
Damn.
Jenny, what happened?
I don't know. This man is killing my Pokemon.
Who are you? Excuse me?
I knew he was evil.
Excuse me,
Just
sir.
look at
Do
his
you
shirt.
work
It's
for
Cooper
Cooper Eye?
I'm gonna use Natu to
Formerly worked for Cooper Eye.
Formerly
away.
worked for Cooper Eye?
Natu's gonna lift you up with the confusion to get them to get you away from the shakes.
Roll intelligence saving throw.
That was not a 1.
What?
I have to roll, right?
Yeah, roll to hit with intelligence.
I get advantage though. Oh, I got a 14.
What's your intelligence save?
Oh, intelligence save. Do I just put my modifier on there?
Yeah,
Okay, 16.
16. So he beats Natu, so he's kind of like resisting the temptation of being like pulled up. And you hear him say like, "I used to formerly work at Cooper Eye," and then Natu's like,
Pick him up! Pick him up! Tell them to get shit!
Oh, he gets scared. He's scared. He's like, "Ah!"
He poops.
Yeah, he poops. A little bird shit comes out.
Just on your shoulder, dripping
Yeah,
down.
on your It smells really bad.
Jess,
Yeah, it smells like scalp food.
Oh my god.
There's a little bit of blood in there because of all the stress.
No!
You bring out your Charmeleon?
I bring out Charmeleon.
Okay. With the Charmeleon out, you will have normal rolls on perception. So, investigation, all site-based checks.
Don't drop my coffee.
Yeah, so you basically, you try to pick up this man, not to shoot himself. And you guys see Stuart in his entire character. And you know that he formerly used to work at Cooper Eye.
Well, why do you still wear the coat?
Yeah.
Why are you still wearing that?
It looks good. Don't
No,
blame
it
me.
doesn't. It's the sign of evil. You're the devil.
I have shit on me, and that
Devilishly
looks
good
like
looking.
Cooper Eye is.
I start gagging at this man like,
Cooper Eye is bad.
shit. Right, ass.
It's like supporting
ASS.
Trump.
Can I take off the badge? Or is it just stuck on there?
It's like sewn in there.
Oh.
And it's not like you really thought of like Cooper Eye being like, oh hey, you don't know how much of the public knows that they're actually bad guys.
Yeah.
But you knowing what you know, you have a very strong opinion about them as well.
Yeah.
Like it's concurrent. It's like it's the same as theirs.
Yeah.
Then why wear the coat?
Yeah.
Makes them look good.
Why
And
wear
Yeah,
make
the
it
because
coat?
makes you look
even that,
stupid.
if I already knew about it,
Yeah.
yeah, then that,
It's not like you
just
really- you didn't-
hypocritical. Yeah.
You didn't know how much the public knew that Cooper Eye was an actual bad guy.
Oh, the public actually knows now.
These guys know for sure because they're part of the leading force that's sort of like stopping him at central location.
Rose City knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
We know.
What was your job at Cooper Eye?
I was a former researcher.
Researcher
Now-
for what?
Did you torture these
We can
Pokemon?
talk about this after we move the Luxray and Shinx's to a safe
Yeah,
place.
you don't touch them. We got this, okay?
Okay.
How do we
thank
know
you
you're
for
not trying to
helping.
take him back
Yes.
to Cooper Eye?
I guess I'll go to Shinx too now.
Because I don't work there anymore.
We know we're not.
You want
you're
my
not-
resignation letter too?
Yes, I want to see the proof.
Do I roll the stranger danger?
I still haven't gotten my last
Yeah, you
paycheck.
can roll insight. So Abigail's going to use her feature Stranger Danger for advantage on an insight check.
As that's happening, I'm just taking a sip for my endless coffee.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Oh, that's a 14.
14. With a 14, you know that he seems to be telling the truth. Even with your suspicions. Like, you've met evil Cooper Eye dudes. This guy does not seem like he's mentally insane.
Parents. Well, I think I could trust you for a little bit, but if one little slip up happens, your neck is gone. Keep that in mind. I've killed 2 people. I'll kill you next.
It's fine. My life's already in danger anyways.
Oh yeah, how so? What'd you do?
I completely ran away from Cooper Eye.
Then why'd you stay
Roll a history check for me real quick. So intelligence. You're going to add a +2 to that as well for your proficiency. We'll just call your proficiency bonus +2.
Oh, 21.
21. You take a look at Jess, and you know that she was one of the leading figures for when it came to the virology section of Cooper Eye. You had seen pictures and heard of her, however, you had never really met her in person. And there was a big cover-up story for... All you had heard about the location where she was at, something sort of went wrong, like the tests were invalid and they canceled the entire project. The funding and everything.
Oh.
Because it
So-
yielded no results.
So I noticed it's Jess.
Yeah.
I was like,
You kind of recognize her.
okay, I'm just staring at Jess right now. I was like,
What are you looking at?
are you the former director of the virology department for Cooper Eye?
Oh, I didn't know you'd
Jess.
recognize me. Oh my god.
Jess Jones? Is that you?
Jess, you know this man?
Well, I mean, I did hold a very important figure when I was working at my lab, but let me tell you what happened. Do you actually know what happened to the lab I was working at?
No, I've only heard rumors.
I blew it up.
Lit.
Dope.
Oh my god.
This haunter that you see here actually was one of the test subjects that I saved. They were performing experiments with viruses, and they were planning to use its gas to try to infect other Pokemon, so...
You don't say.
Yeah, it was pretty awful, so I got myself the hell out of there, leaving as much damage as I could behind as I could, so...
Well, I wish I thought of that when I ran away. My research kind of dealt similarly to yours. As you see, I've taken this parasect as my loyal companion. Saved them from.
Right. I don't think I've ever seen a parasect before.
Roll for.
So I'm like,
DC save.
They don't have pupils. And I'm like, is it a zombie? And I'm like poking it.
You see that they put their pincer up to your face and they're just like, fucking stop.
Oh.
Yeah, the Pokewatch picks up, just
fucking stop.
Please.
That's my brain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Big brain time.
Big brain time. How
Smart.
cute. Wait. Since you used to work for Cooper Eye, do you know who this man is? I pull out the locket and I show him the picture.
you have no idea who this guy is.
Because these two are my parents, and I don't know.
Do I even know the parents? Oh, damn. Yo, man, hey.
It's an old picture.
Wouldn't they have pictures? You know how they have like pictures of like older people that worked there before, like in the hallways? And
That
stuff?
would be at the Rock and Roll at that old facility.
Oh, okay.
You have no idea where Stuart came from. You don't even know if it's a newer facility. You don't know how long he's been working with Cooper Eye. Stuart, you've probably been working with Cooper Eye for maybe about how long has Jess been on the run?
She's been there, I think, for a few years.
Yeah, and then wait. On the run.
Oh, on the run. Well, just as long as this has been going on, maybe like a month or two.
Yeah.
That only a month or two?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you've probably been on the run for probably about the same. Probably a little later.
Like maybe a week, right?
No, I'll say probably about coming up to a month, so probably 3 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Okay. Anyways, I saved my parasect here. My research dealt with how the fungus spore from this species infects this Pokemon and inadvertently takes over the body. And I know Cooper Eye was using that spore biological mechanism to formulate new ways to control Pokemon.
Fucking hate these people. Can't believe I worked with them for so long and got them so far.
Can't believe my parents were with me.
Anyways.
Bad.
I take solace that there's another person dealing with this
without telling us.
Yeah, where the
same
hell did Kurt
situation
go?
with me.
Well, Kurt has Clefairy and all those other ones. He should be fine.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
before we go over to Kurt, Jess and Stuart, you guys are kind of like looking at each other and just kind of like, you've reached like this sort of identity similarity. You guys finally realize, like, we're on the same team now. Like, and if we're gonna stop them, if anyone can stop them, it's probably gonna be us.
Like, I would love to, like, pull Jess aside, assuming she's the leader of the group, and just, like, talk about our previous research and try to piece this puzzle together.
If you want to talk to the leader, it is me.
Sean, you're not the leader. You're the slave.
Sean, get out of here.
Sean, wait. Sean was here again.
No, involuntary companion.
Involuntary.
No, you're a
companion.
slave.
Nani?
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 I'm the leader.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not Sean.
You're just the bellboy.
No, stop making me look bad in front of the new guy.
You're stupid, Sean. No one likes you.
That is very rude.
Yeah.
Stop trying
I
to
hope you
look
die.
cool.
Well, you're gonna die first,
This
though.
man came with us on our adventures when we stopped at Fire Lily Lake, and I made a bet with him. I said that I forgot what the bet entailed.
He said
was he
he-
gonna
whether
win?
Kurt or Abigail would win during the
battle.
Yeah, so there were our two friends here were fighting, and we bet on who one of these would win. And if I win, then he would come with me, so to so involuntarily. So no,
Yeah.
I forgot which.
He bet on you because you had won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jess bet on you. Yeah, it was Sean that bet on me. And then he lost.
Well, anyways, he lost, so he does my work. So he carries my bags. He'll cook me stuff.
The egg.
He holds my egg for me.
Making me the leader.
No. That makes you the
No.
dog.
No,
The
honey.
lackey.
I'm a very talented dog. Everyone loves dogs. What's a dog?
Down, boy.
He stands straight up.
I don't like this dog. Can we get a new one?
Anyways, you were saying, Stuart, talking about putting this all together.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So you take them away. You
Yeah.
take her away from Jenny and Abigail.
Guys, I'll be right over here just in case anything happens.
Okay.
Like, if he's an undercover Cooper Eye agent, somehow that tricked me. I don't think he would, though, but I'll be over here.
Be careful, Jess.
I will.
We'll cut to Kurt.
Kermit. Kermit. Hello.
Kurt,
Yes.
Here's what happened. Roll me a navigation check. And this is going to be with advantage.
Yay! Finally!
What'd you get on your navigation?
What do I add? Intelligence?
Yeah, it's going to be intelligence.
16.
16. You're able to push your way through the grass and remembering the direction where the spaceship was. As you go, you find the rock again, and you see that it is much larger than the first piece that you had found. You see that there is sort of like a much larger window.
Can I peek inside?
Sure.
I peek.
It's foggy. Almost as if it's warmer on the inside and colder on the out.
Can I throw a rock at it? Through the window?
So are you trying to break it?
I want to get inside.
Roll strength. Roll an athletics check.
14.
You hit the stone, like the rock, on the window, and it's kind of like doom, doom. You try again. Doom, 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 doom. And Clefairy is just like laughing, just having like a big belly laugh.
Why are you laughing at me?
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
21.
21. Feel like your mind is getting sort of invaded almost. Like you hear like this weird like sort of like whisper. Like, please. Stop. That's really annoying.
I keep going.
And in your head, it feels like it's super loud. You hear like a stop.
Okay, chill. God.
Thank you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? I asked first.
You're knocking on the window.
Show yourself. You're on my, you're in my field. This is my field.
Your field.
Yeah.
This is your field.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I own all of this land.
Because according to our coordinates, and they take a little pause, we appear to be in somewhere called Steepa Fields.
Yeah, this is my Steepa Field.
You own all of Steepa Field.
Heck yeah!
What's your name?
Steepa.
Steeple Jones.
Bud White.
Bud White is another guest we had, my little cousin. He created the Pokemon Amazon company and became a self-made billionaire who lives on the Alola Island. Roll deception.
He has a Totodile that eats Diglets and vapes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he had a very bad drinking problem because his Totodile used to vape.
Used to vape?
Can it be persuasion?
Okay. What'd you roll?
18.
Okay. They got a 19 with their intelligence. I don't believe you. We have a Bud White on our records. They live in somewhere called the Alola Islands.
Yeah, I'm visiting.
I believe we are in the OC region.
I'm visiting my land. It's my land.
Typical white privilege. You see the window where you're sort of standing? You see 3 little lights coming from sort of like equidistant from each other. One's green, one's red, one's yellow. You see it comes close to the window, and it like begins wiping away at the condensation inside, and you see this odd looking creature has a big oblong head, beady little black eyes, a pattern that seems to appear on its head, and has very colorful spots on its hand, and it's sort of like looking out at you. Just you don't look like a Bud White.
Yes, I do.
I figured you'd have more hair.
That is so rude.
I'm not from here, so I don't know. Yeah. I'm from out of town.
Okay.
Roll perception real quick.
13.
13? You notice Clefairy is like standing upright, chest puffed out, and has a hand cocked at her head, and is just saluting.
Fuck you.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Who is
And then they look out. You see the little beady eyes. They kind of like look, and you hear in your heads, "Ah, Clefairy, Captain Clefairy. Good to see you."
Hi, Captain Clefairy.
And you hear another voice in your head, and it sounds much more friendly, much cuter. Captain Clefairy, reporting for duty.
Why is she British? British.
And all of a sudden you see this giant window, and the window lifts as all the warm air seems to leave and sort of produce like this fog almost. You see the silhouette of the creature that you just saw. You see that they sort of hover out. They don't need to walk. They lift themselves with some sort of psychic power, some telekinetic force. And you see they float right in front of Clefairy. And you see that they also give them a sort of like milder salute. Good to see you. And how was your stay here on Earth? Well, I met this lovely man. And he actually helped me become stronger. But what happened? How come you're here? And you're kind of like, just like, what the fuck is going on? You're watching these two aliens talk to each other.
I didn't know my Clefairy was British.
And you hear another voice like, what's British? What is rice?
What? Wait, what's the other Pokemon?
Huh?
What's the other Pokemon?
You can point your watch at it if you like.
I will.
Okay. You see it says, let me find the description for it. I apologize.
That would have been so.
Oh, let me show you what you see, Kurt.
Yay!
You see, you hear LGM, the cerebral Pokemon. It controls tremendous psychic power. Most reports of alien sightings are actually just people mistaking LGM for an alien.
Oh.
Oh.
He looks like an alien. Here, let's see.
Cute.
I know, I'm looking up a better picture.
Oh wait, he is kind of cute.
Eyes.
Oh, he's still kind of cute.
Yeah.
Should have ugly.
Yeah, because I didn't see the eyes. I thought those.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Like you.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
What does the LGM stand for again?
This is a reference to actual alien like code that they had used when they first maybe discovered life outside of our universe. They called the sound wave that they received LGM, standing for Little Green Men. And so they actually turned it into sort of like a phonetic sounding name for LGM. No, it's
not referencing a part of the brain.
No.
The more you know.
Cerebral Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and you see like what is race? Yeah, Kurt. You know, I don't want to be mean or anything, but race isn't really existent on your planet.
What?
Race?
Huh?
Exactly.
Ah.
See? Smart.
I love you.
Colonel, why are you here? She talks back to the LGM, and LGM goes, we had to seek refuge. We ran into some trouble. Plans didn't quite go through with how we originally intended it to.
What plans? What are you planning?
They look at you like, nosy.
Yeah.
You know, we're only talking about the fate of the universe here.
Okay, but you're talking about it in front of my face.
Kurt, please stop making me look bad. This is my superior.
Tell me what's happening. This is freaking me out.
And you see they kind of look at each other, just like Clefairy's kind of like nodding, like we can trust you can trust him. And LGM's kind of like looking at you, just like okay. You look kind of dumb. Who's he gonna tell?
He'll suffice.
Yeah. We had to escape with General Cosmo.
Is there a Honda?
Cosmo M. This is not a reference to the hit show Fairly Godparents.
Oh, okay.
Clefairy Godparents. Kurt's just like, I don't get anything. I didn't watch TV as a kid.
I know, I couldn't.
DC 15 intelligence check for me. When they say Cosmo M, intelligence check.
Bye.
You're always so smart.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's your intelligence?
+2.
19.
So smart. 19.
19? You know that Cosmoem, during your stay in Alola, it is actually a legendary Pokemon. One that evolves into the god of the sun, or at least a sort of personification of the sun or the moon. Solgaleo or Lunala.
Oh shit.
Cosmog.
The evolution of Cosmog.
Oh. Damn.
So you're telling me that you had to escape here? From what? That's the thing, Captain Clefairy. You'll find out soon enough. However, we were taken down by a sort of rogue Pokemon. They seem to be in some sort of frenzy. Green-looking dragon fellow.
You mean the Flygon?
Yes, Flygon. Flygon. Haven't had to fight one of those in a decade or two.
Oh.
More like a century, actually.
Oh, wow. How old are you?
Time is irrelevant. I'm from space.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, Captain Clefairy, you're needed back in Zinnia.
What?
All the way in Zinnia. Yes, we need as many people as we can. We're trying to rally the troops. And we believe, since you're here first, I mean, we released the distress beacon.
I'll stop you right there. I pick up Clefairy and I run.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. 9.
9. You fail. You immediately feel yourself like get picked up before you really move. You're like, we gotta go! And you pick up Clefairy and you're like trying to run, and you're like getting like lifted up in midair. You're
I'm like, my legs are like moving.
And you hear like, now, can't have you going anywhere.
Let me go!
Listen, your Clefairy is not actually, a normal Pokemon. They came here with a mission for strength, to provide a purpose for this universe, not to sort of dilly-dally in your, human mortal adventures. She came here with a mission, and should you get in the way with that, I'll have to use extreme force.
On me?
Yes, on you.
No, you don't. Just leave.
Roll
Goodbye.
another intelligence saving throw.
Just leave.
No. 21.
21. You're only going to take half of this?
Oh.
Oh, that's not a lot. You're going to take 4 points of psychic damage. You feel like your brain getting like sort of like smushed together. Like
hemorrhaging?
Yeah, like just almost like a big hemorrhage was in your brain. Like you feel your brain start to like split and getting squeezed all together.
What the fuck are you doing to me?
Like, that's enough, Colonel. And you see they stop at Clefairy's whim. You feel like yourself getting floating back down to the ground. And she kind of looks at you and she goes, Kurt, I know this is hard on you and for me. It's not you, it's me.
No.
Are you seriously breaking up with me right now?
I'm not breaking up with
Are
you. Look, this is an emergency. I want to stay here. I want to be with you. But... And then you see that she looks at LGM, at Colonel, what of Squad 13? We haven't heard from them. There's been a lot of radio silence. They've been presumed dead. And you see Clefairy, roll insight right now.
30-20.
Clefairy is shooketh to her very core.
Who's Squad 13?
My sisters. It's quite alarming news there. I mean, and you see she's like on the verge of tears.
No.
You like for the first time since you've met Clefairy, you don't see her happy, and you see her like start to cry very lightly.
I embrace.
Yeah, and she like hugs you super tight. She's like holding onto your shirt, just like holding onto you. I didn't say they were dead. And you guys kind of like stop and like, all we've received was radio silence. They are very strong. I mean, they're part of your family. They would train under you, specifically. So, if you can find them, I mean, they'll be more than a worthy addition to, the sort of new army that we have to gather up. You see Clefairy kind of wipes out her eyes, just like a little kid. Just... And what of everyone else? Unfortunately, it seems that almost everyone that we've known, everyone that we have sort of enlisted and encountered, has died. This new threat is no joke, Captain. And that's why I'm telling you, you have to report to Zinnia immediately.
Don't go. You can't go. What if you die?
Soldiers die for the sake of others. If there's no threat for her to, I mean, would you rather go in her stead?
Yeah?
Can you breathe in space?
I'll learn to. Don't kill Clefairy.
Making me sad.
You don't have to leave quite yet. Won't make too much of a difference. However, you'll have to leave immediately, as soon as possible. I do believe, Kurt, you received something called a moonstone back in Fire Lily Lake, right? And she like starts to cry again, and she's getting choked up.
Yeah, but I lost it. No.
Yeah, Kurt's like crying, tears are like going down his face. I lost it. Roll deception with disadvantage.
13.
You hear LJ just like, I'm literally in your head. You didn't lose. Just like fully cold and like callous to you. Like you have it in your fanny pack.
No, don't look in there.
And meatballs?
Meatballs.
And it seems to be some sort of infinite number.
What is this movie?
And you guys kind of have like a very awkward line. Just like, they're not meatballs, they're balls of meat. And I'm going to help you as well. As your rank right now, they probably won't listen to you as much as they would an actual colonel. So I'm promoting you. I promote thee to Colonel Clefairy. And you see this sort of crown of sort of this cosmic dust, like some sort of like all these chemicals formed in like a gaseous form, and they seem to be very free, along with like constellations like embedded in this tiny crown of like dust. It appears over LGM's head and transfers over to Clefairy's. And you see Clefairy gets slightly bigger just with like this new power, and you see that she got like a little bit stronger just like from this innate title. Like to you it probably means nothing. To them it probably means everything.
Chunky.
You see the LGM kind of shrinks, and you see Clefairy gets a little bit bigger. And you have General Cosmo with you right now, just to see really how dire this was. I mean, they used to be the General Lunala, but with recent events unfolding, they have devolved into this lesser being. I'd like to see, just to really get a good grip and force my body into a state where this is an actual galactic emergency. You see LGM goes inside the spaceship and brings out this Pokemon on a pillow. It looks very odd. Looks like it's sort of like this eyeball of like this purple blue cosmic dust. There's a small face in the middle. You see this sort of odd, again, eye-shaped features on it. It almost looks like it's made out of solid material, and it definitely has like this aura to it. Like, you know that this is probably one of the most powerful beings in the entire universe, and to see it in sort of like this almost like a baby state puts you in like this shock and awe of like how small your actual world is. You see like Clefairy's kind of like shocked still, just like her heart's like definitely pounding, like her heart sinks, because she's probably seen General Lunala when she was at her strongest, and like to see her reduced to something like this is kind of like watching her hero like kind of almost like die, or like just be put in like a catatonic state. I do see that this is quite the emergency. Yes, and since you trust this human so highly, I believe that it'll probably be best if I stay with him along with and allow him to help General Cosmo to reach back to a certain power point and get back their strength, seeing as how strong that you've become in a little less than a month. Yes, I don't mean to brag or anything. He's quite an excellent trainer, really. And you see she starts tearing up again. And so LGM basically goes back up to you and like, that here I entrust our glorious general to you, sir. Do you hold out your hands? Don't put it in the fanny pack.
Where do I put it?
It's a Pokemon. You use one of your balls or something, not your meatballs.
Then the other balls?
Disgusting. Kurt, you really put this to a new low. That's not general.
Sorry. Sorry.
LGM's kind of like, so Kurt, with the general in hand, may we get the Moonstone to give to Clefairy?
Will she come back?
She looks at you, and she's like, of course I'll come back.
Then take it. Take it.
You eat it?
Yes. Wait, no.
You toss it, and in the blink of an eye, you see a black blur sort of...
Huh? No.
And you kind of like What? As you see, like, this bird-looking Pokemon has snatched up the Moonstone.
Is it nighttime?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll a Poke Knowledge. Poke Knowledge. Poke Knowledge.
Got 20.
Nat 20. You know this Pokemon. You've probably seen him fly around and stuff. It's a Murkrow. But all of a sudden, you see a flock start to appear from the grasses. You hear, "All right, boys, we got it."
What?
All right, take flight. And you see that they're like all like starting to fly like away. Like this whole bunch of like Murkrow and stuff.
Oh my god.
And you see that they start to swarm Clefairy and LGM. However, I will give you this chance to sort of grab on. Actually, the one that grabbed is a haunch crow. So like this big bird, white plume, big yellow beak, and this plumage on the hat that looks on their head that looks like a hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see they snatch it. I will give you an opportunity right now to see if you can grab it. So go ahead and roll a dexterity check against this creature.
I have no dex.
It's okay. Roll like shit.
Oh, can it be grapple instead?
Sure.
Then 15.
Okay.
Oh wait. 19.
I got a natural 8, so. So yeah, you fucking like, you're like, no! You grab onto the haunch crow by like the leg, and it begins to like, it's still strong enough to like sort of like pull you away, and you're kind of like, oh no, get back here! Roll a strength check for me real quick.
Use your meatballs.
My meatballs. My meatballs give me strength. Nat 20.
I also got nat 20.
But I win. I have +4.
Let's do a roll off.
No.
We're gonna do a roll off.
No, I win.
Dude, this is a roll off. Get another 20.
You got this.
Bruh.
Oh no. I got a 2. So Kurt, you're like just like wrestling this bird. No, Barry needs to go away, and I don't want that, but she has to. And you're like breaking down and crying. All right, let's roll again.
I hate this.
He should roll with advantage because he has like.
This is a strong bird. This is a big bird.
But he has willpower. This is for Clefairy.
You're getting inspiration from Clefairy.
Yeah. Plus inspiration.
10.
I got a 22. So you're like trying to like hold on. You have a very strong grip though, but the thing is, this wasn't like a test to see who gets the Moonstone. This is whether or not you fly off the ground with this haunch crow.
Oh.
So you begin to take flight, and you're like holding on to the haunch crow, like give it back.
I take out Snorlax and I tell him to hold on to me. Hold on to me.
Roll dexterity check for Snorlax.
No.
He's asleep. But he's so big.
7.
That was nowhere near high enough. You're like, Snorlax! And you like drop him. You're probably like 10 feet off the ground, and you like, grab my leg! and you release him, and Snorlax is like, okay. And he's like, ooh. And he's so slow and fat. No! And you just see him like fall to the floor.
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do?
And you hear in your heads like, Kurt! And you see all these Murkrow like swarming the LGM and the Clefairy and your Clefairy. And like you see some other Murkrow and they're like picking you up by like your shirt and stuff, and like also helping them like the haunch crow fly away.
Bruh.
And you're like rapidly ascending. Oh, so you thought you could give that Moonstone to that cheeky old Clefairy just because some little green bloke came down from space and told you to? No. Not on my bloody watch. All right, boys, let him go. I'll let him fly. Let's fly. And they're like, what? Let him go? Like right now? It's like, no, we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna drop him down so he'll die. Yeah, and you're kind of like, you fully understand it. So they're not talking in their head. They're speaking English to you.
What? These Murkrow?
Yeah, and the haunch crow.
Why you know English?
I'll explain nothing to you. And you begin to rapidly ascend. And
what the fuck? Do I have the general?
Before roll.
General.
Yeah, you have general. And look, we got the general too. No! All right, boys. Boss is gonna be real happy.
My
Roll a luck check right now.
3.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah!
Because you do have type advantage for this one moment.
16.
Okay, I got a 13. So you basically see what... Clefairy knows disarming voice, right?
Yeah.
You see Clefairy is kind of like...
No! No!
And like, just basically like shouts out like a big no. You see like this big pulse of like fairy energy hit all the Murkrow, and they're like, ah! They all like fall to the ground.
It's like, go!
Yeah.
Go!
And you see the Clefairy uses their feature, the Moonlight Wing.
Yeah.
And they begin to fly. You see Clefairy start to fly in LGMs like shortly after, like, I'll be right there, just trying to deal with these blokes, and just like trying to hit them on the head. Get off me! But you see Clefairy is like flying after you. Clefairy! Like, don't worry, Kurt, I'll come save you.
Yeah, come save me! I'm actually really scared.
Thank you for listening. The audio quality will improve. And thank you for your patience. We ask you to please rate the podcast and leave reviews for Matthew and the gang. And we'd love to hear from any of you who listens to us frequently. Please share the podcast with your friends. And again, thank you for listening. And we hope to see you next time on the Osee Pokemon Podcast.